Well, great afternoon. I'm out here up in Cloudcroft off one of the logging roads and at the end of the road. And we have no service out here, so I won't be able to upload this right away. But I want to pull some cards on Barron. Now, Tim did a good read today, and I have never gotten good things for Barron. I used to really catch heck when I would say anything about Barron. But, well, let's see what we have. I'm going to pull some Kipper first and see what comes out. First thing out, bad health. And I don't think it's bad health physically. I think there is something wrong with him. It's also what Tim got today as well, that he is psychologically, shall we say, impaired. Okay. So it's about his pathway. The other side, we have the mature man. So yeah, he's had influence from, of course, his father, which his father just is not. He should never have been a father. Okay, he just shouldn't. He just doesn't have. He's absolutely a narcissist. But let's see what else we have for Barron. The house, okay, where he was raised, how he was raised, changes, okay. It created changes in him for sure. And poverty. Now we know he's not in poverty when it comes to monetary wise. But he is in poverty when it comes to having, being raised well. Just not good. Let's look at outside influences. Despair. And on the other side we have gift. He's been given too much in his life. He hasn't had to work for anything. And he is, not in good mental health. Let's see what we have above it. There's a message of concern. Absolutely. And I think that's why Melania always has to be with him. Wonder why she's always like on his apron, strings tied onto her. Yeah. Okay, the other side is toil and labor. Again, he hasn't had to work for what he needs. And there are expectations. Expectations of, underneath of it, poverty and bad health. Mental health. Okay? Not a happy person. In despair. Now, things that have come out about him recently. Somebody that was a nanny and knows him. He was not his nanny, but he was nanny for people that he was close enough that he knows a lot about Barron. That Barron was killing animals, birds, rabbits, dog. Yeah. Killing animals. Slapped this woman, nanny, slapping her. When I've seen him, always there is, again, like I said, something severely wrong. And from what he's doing, killing animals, no regard for people at all, etc., those are the hallmarks of a psychopath. Yeah, I hate to say that, but again, they turn out to be serial killers sometimes. Not to say, I'm not saying he's going to definitely be a serial killer, but when you go out and torture animals and kill them, have no regard for people at all, he's already been involved in some sort of, what was it, the cryptocurrency things. So, yeah. Open-hearted is what this is about. Okay, about the heart. So let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what we have with this. About his heart. Now, his heart, you know, he doesn't have a heart. We've got it open. We've got crows flying out of it on this card. But let's see what we have. Center of it exposed. Okay. Somebody that's exposed, he's like this hawk. He's going to go after them. Okay. He's the type that looks for weakness in people. The other thing they say he's been doing is touching guys when they're sleeping. Yeah. Not good. He's adrift. He's adrift. And he is being exposed. Okay. Let me see. I wanted to get my other card here. Oh. Hold on a minute. Where did I put it? Well, I've got it out. Oh, it's right here. I want to look for my gypsy cards in here. Let's try the gypsy card and see if it's going to tell us. Yeah, I should have gotten these out and had them ready first. Okay. So what about it? Adrift and exposed. He'll go after anybody weaker. He doesn't have any moorings. Remember when he was growing up, he had a whole floor to himself that he could destroy, do whatever he wanted to with it? Yeah. Yeah. Theft. Getting away with stuff. Okay. He has no accountability for things. Just doesn't. And on one side of it we have growth. About the growth. Mob. Yeah. Ooh. And this time in the mob, it's more like mob mentality, not a lot of people. Okay. Yeah. Being taken to task. He hasn't been taken to task. Just hasn't. He's been spoiled. He's been given everything he wants in life. He never had to work. And if you've ever worked with people that have very rich kids, they think everything is owed to them. Okay? They shouldn't have to work for anything, and they should get whatever they want. And if they don't get it, they throw a tantrum. Okay? Teamwork. Let's see what we have with that. As far as teamwork goes. Battle. He's not a team player. Okay? He's not a team player. He's got to be the head honcho. Yeah. And he's got these unrealistic notions. Okay? It's kind of fantasy land. Unrealistic fantasy land notions. He just doesn't think he should have to do teamwork. Okay? And again, when you look at her, she's a little bit, why should I have to do the work? I'm above it all. You peons just go out and do that. And yeah. So not good things when it comes to Barron with this. He does have a mob mentality, okay, in his growth. His daddy, their philosophy doesn't matter. You just get rich, and it doesn't matter who you hurt along the way. Just get rich. Just like his daddy, okay? Con man, liar, thief, con man. So this is what he grew up around. Now, just because you're raised in the environment doesn't mean you'll always go down that path, okay? Just doesn't. But in his case, apparently so. We're going to do this one more time. I'm going to do the tarot read on him, and let's see what it says. Let's go ahead and do a tarot and see if it's going to look any better. But I saw this coming from a long time ago. Like his mother said, he's just like his daddy. When he was 3 years old, he was bossing around the help. Yeah. Absolutely demanding and expecting them to kowtow to him at 3 years old. So the reading is about, his information, what he believes, his mentality. Underneath of it, what is shared. Okay? So the energy coming into this is, resting, suppressed. Some stuff is a bit suppressed with him. Now, I've wondered sometimes if he's not on the spectrum. I've said that for a long time, that I think he's on the spectrum, which means in some areas you can be brilliant. In other areas, no. And some of his consciousness is suppressed. You don't have high intelligence and things if you're going out and killing animals. Okay? So what's going on now is working on things. The challenge is, his lies, his fishtails, his drama, with an outcome of it affects his whole world. This is his world, okay? It's his world. Outside influences, what he's trying to sell, the merchant. And the other side, just getting to a better place no matter what it takes, okay? Underneath of it, we have some things he may have to temper, crossing it. I think that's probably his mother. His mother is really not happy with things behind the scenes. Underneath of it all, tries to get away with everything. The theft, what's being handed out, secrets. Really, he's got a lot of being tied up with things. Doesn't allow stuff in, okay? And offering up some emotional drama when it comes to other people, okay? Not looking good. Not looking good. I think we'll hear things about Barron, but not good things. Okay? So those that want to champion Barron, you know, I wish you were right. But from what I've seen about him from a young age and what's coming out now, and somebody that goes out and wants to torture and kill animals, doesn't care about people, walk up and just slap somebody, it's a psychopath. Okay, that's a psychopathic type of mentality. So, touching guys in their sleep, yeah, he doesn't have boundaries. He just doesn't care about others' feelings. Not good. So I'm going to leave that here.